Hello everyone, this is Isra Yusuf. Blessed Ramadan. I hope you are all in your good health and doing well. This is actually an English lesson for grade 8 at finished systems schools. We are going to continue talking about the word badge of courage. We stopped at page 226. The outcomes that are expected for you to have after this lesson is to understand the text, to be able to identify new words, and to put them into meaningful sentences. Now, you know that we talked about the word patch of courage, and we stopped that when the sergeant, which is Jem, she was having a conversation with Henry, the young soldier, and he was like confused. He was like nervous, and he asks her a question and so on. So this is a continuous to the conversation. So Jim would say, "Let's hope so." The sergeant, just keep your cool and work with the team. But you should know we've got some hotheads in our squadron. Berman, for one, he doesn't know when to be afraid, and that can make him a liability. Henry, am I the only first timer in this crew? So, now Jim, she would say, let's hope so. Like, just keep calm and work with the team. You should know we've got some hot hits in our squad, and you should know that we have got some hot hits. Hot hits, which means like someone who does things too quickly without thinking, like doing something without thinking. And actually, for soldiers, it is like a really good thing, a good quality to have like this thing, like because there's no time to think, you just need to shoot to handle the situation you are in. Berman, she mentioned one. Berman, he doesn't know when to be afraid, and that can make him a liability. Like, he doesn't know when to be afraid, like he's fearless, and that can make him like a liability, which is he has like the responsibility to for someone that he's responsible for the injuries and the number he killed. Henry would respond, am I the only first timer in the crew? He would ask her, am I the only first timer in this crew? She would answer, no. Berman and Morales are the only returning flyers. She mentioned Berman and another one who's Morales. They are the only returning flyers. They are the only returning pilots. You and the other 6 privates on our squadron are new recruits. You and like 6 others are new recruits, which is like joined the army or the navy. So you have to be vigilant out there and look out for yourselves. So you should be like careful and paying attention for what is happening, and you should look after yourselves. Remember your training. You should remember your training. You don't want somebody replacing you in the next round, right? So she would tell him, like, remember your training. You are going to do well. You don't want someone to replace your post, your position next round, right? So she smiles slightly, trying to lighten the young man's spirit. She's trying to calm the young man's spirit, but Henry looks a bit alarmed, but he's alarmed. Jem is turning to walk away when Henry interrupts her. So she tries to walk away, but Henry interrupts her. Sergeant, have you ever seen, do you ever worry that someone will lose their nerve just to fly out of a fight? Jem, you do what you have to do when the time comes. But everyone, if they are honest, will admit to sometimes just wanting to abandon their posts when things get bad. So, here Henry, he would ask her, Sergeant, have you ever, do you ever worry that someone will lose their nerve, like they will be like so nervous and they will lose their nerve and they will like run away, escape from the battle, like fly from the battle? She would answer, you are going to know what you have to do when the perfect times comes. But everyone, if they are honest, will admit that sometimes they just wanted to abandon, like they just want to leave the responsibility in someone and to leave the posts when things get bad. When things get bad, so every soldier would think like, I should like run away, like escape. So he will respond, I mean, even you felt that way, like running out of a fight? Jem, even me, but I don't. I stay and fight with the rest of them, and you will too. Henry rubs his forehead and looks apprehensive, but he tries to keep his emotions to himself. In response, Jim, cognizant of the young man's uneasiness, hands him a whip pen shaped like a square. Jim, here, take this, for luck. I wore it on my uniform the first couple of times I went out. And I came back, didn't I? So, Henry, so she tries like to go, like to walk away, but he interrupts her and he will ask her, I mean, even you felt that way, like running from a battle, even you, Sergeant, like felt that way, like you want to run from a battle. So she would answer, even me. But I don't. I stay and fight with the rest of them, and you will too. So she would say, yes, even me, I thought about it. But no, I would stay and fight with them, and you will too. You will stay and fight with them. So he rubs his forehead, he moves his hand backwards and forward on his forehead and looks apprehensive. He tries to keep his emotions for himself. In response, Jim, cognizant, Jim noticed his nervous, his emotions, like she know about his nervous uneasiness, like he's worried and afraid, and she knows about his worry that he are worried and afraid of fighting and having a battle. So she hands him a whip pen shaped like a square. And she would say, here, take this. This is for luck. I wore it on my uniform the first couple of times I went out. And I came back, didn't I? So she gave him this whip pen shaped like a square. And she would tell him that this is for luck. I wore it on my uniform the first couple of times I went for fighting. And I came back, right? And I'm still alive, right? Didn't I? So she is trying to keep him calm, to get rid of his nervous and the feelings that he is having, and she's trying to do her best, like even if talking, giving him things, just to remain calm and get rid of his of being nervous and so on. The lesson has ended. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to check your weekly plans because they are really important. Blessed Ramadan. Stay safe. This is your teacher, Isra Yusuf. Bye-bye.